Bill Cook. I am, as always, Bill Cook. Except when I'm not, and then I'm someone else. All right, today, whenever you're watching this, I'm making a really, really awesome dish here. It's Alio e Olio, sort of, kind of. I've made a few modifications to this, but basically that just means garlic and olive oil. So you've got your garlic right here. We got oil over there. Now we have gone ahead and heated some garlic in the oil to basically make garlic oil because that's delicious. There you go. We have artichoke hearts right here. Some marinated artichoke hearts that we've chopped up. There you go. Got some tomatoes. We're going to cut these in half. The thing that I add to this is broccolini and shrimp. Shrimp. Yes, it's delicious. It's amazing. I'm going to have that with some linguine pasta. And there you go. So it's basically oil and that, a little bit of wine, some pepper, and some red pepper flakes because, you know, it's good. And there you go. It's delicious. This is going to be a strange episode because I just dislocated my shoulder. So one arm it is. I'll do my best. If you hear any weird noises, it's just me whimpering. Okay. But for you, anything. You know, there you go. All right, let's get started. Okay, let's get started with the cooking. First of all, you're going to make some olive oil with some garlic in it. So put about, this is a quarter cup, you can put up to maybe half a cup of olive oil in a pan. And you're going to put in, with that, 3 cloves of garlic that you've smashed. It doesn't have to be diced up. You actually don't want it probably diced up. This is going to sit and just simmer here at a very low temperature for a very long time. You're trying to get all the oil and all the goodness out of the garlic. And, you know, you never really want it to get over about 200, 250-ish, somewhere in that range. Just enough that it bubbles a little bit, and that could take 45 minutes to an hour. So start that early or make it ahead of time. It's even better. All right, marinated artichoke hearts. Everyone loves these. Get a jar of these. You're going to use about half a jar. Find the amount that you like and the ones you like, and be very particular about it. Apparently that one isn't right. We're just going to keep searching until we find... Oh, there it is. That's the one. Ah, finally. All right, dice this up. You don't want to dice it up too small. You kind of want chunks. So don't go too crazy. Just dice this up a little bit and leave some bits. Now it's important to put this in a fancy bowl because everybody knows fancy tastes better. All right, let's cook the shrimp real fast. We're just going to par cook this real quick in some butter. I've taken the shrimp, shelled it, deveined it, and coated it with a little bit of salt and some red pepper flakes. And we're just going to cook this off, just a smidge. It's about a tablespoon of butter. And we're just going to cook this until it's about 70% done, something like that. Now, this hurts like hell, but if I keep my elbow in, the dislocated shoulder is only mildly painful. Why did I keep doing this? I don't know. I'm watching this several days later, sitting here in this sling going, wow, what was I thinking? Okay, so yeah, just cook your shrimp a little bit, and yeah, when it's looking about done, pull it off. It's not quite done, but pull it off and set it aside. All right, now get your oil that you had all your garlic in. Put this in your pan. Now add about 5 more cloves of garlic to this. Very quickly get your artichokes in. You do not want to burn your garlic. It's starting to brown already, which means we better get some more stuff in here fast. So we're going to do that by adding our red pepper flakes. Yes, you're going to put some more red pepper flakes in this because it is supposed to be a little bit spicy. All right, so we got some broccolini and some cherry tomatoes that I've cut in half. The broccolini, this is not nearly enough, and this is pretty chunky stuff, but this is the best I could find at the store. Was this tiny little stalk. It's the last one they had. It's weird. All right. wine. Some nice white wine. That's maybe, quarter of a cup, something like that probably. That's about perfect. And you just cook this down until you've reduced the wine a little bit and you're softening up the broccolini. It's soaking up all the wonderful flavors. This will take a little bit of time. You could probably put the broccolini in before the tomatoes if you like your tomatoes more whole. If you like them all squishy and bursted tomatoes sort of thing, then put them in together. That's the way I like them, so that's why I did it. But if you hold the tomatoes out, they will remain more intact as this goes along, because the broccolini will take about 5 minutes realistically to get tender so that you can actually eat it. And if the stalks are big like this, probably cut them in half lengthwise, just split them so that they're not so big and meaty. It wasn't probably a bad idea, but I got one working arm at this point, so I did the best I could with what I had. Alright, there's a little chiffonade of basil going in there, fresh basil. Now we're ready. Our shrimp goes back in to heat up and finish cooking. This will not take very long at all. And at this point I've switched back to the one-arm technique because dislocated shoulders don't get better on their own. They just don't. Alright, now our pasta goes in. Put the pasta in. We're going to toss this in the sauce and soak it all up. I did not rinse this. This came straight out of the water, got drained, and goes in here. That starchiness is going to help soak up all the flavors. You want that. That is very good stuff. Now just toss this until you get it thoroughly combined. You're not looking to try and cook the pasta here. You're just getting it so it's evenly coated with all the oil and everything else. That's pretty much the only objective at this point. You can turn the heat off while you're doing this because, again, you're not trying to cook the pasta really. Yeah, there's one last step. That's the cheese and a little bit of finishing butter. Now throw a little parm on this and about 2 tablespoons of butter. This is after it's come off of the heat. You've turned the heat off. You don't want to really... if you're putting finishing butter on it, you do it at the end when the heat's already off. Now a little bit of black pepper and give this another stir to get that butter all mixed in, to give it that wonderful richness. And that's basically it. You've just made Alio e Olio a la Bill. Alright, so you've seen all of that stuff. This is basically it here. This is fun because my shoulder's dislocated, so I'm going to eat and then probably go to the emergency room and get that thing put back in. So this is fun. This is awesome. Things I do for you people. You better like and subscribe. Seriously, I have a dislocated shoulder. Come on. At least you can do is just click a button. Come on. Alright, and yes, I'm drinking beer because, it hurts. It hurts a lot. What are you going to do? Alright, so, this is hilarious. Okay, so what you see here is the pathetic attempt of a one-armed man for pasta. I'm going to try to put this into a bowl. You have to laugh at yourself or you'll cry. It's okay to cry. It's not on camera. Never let that be recorded. No, they won't let that go. Anywho, you can see right here, we have some burst tomatoes, some amazing shrimps, a pathetic attempt by a one-armed man to make what is an incredibly amazing meal. This is so good. The red pepper flakes give it that wonderful spicy hit. The shrimp is so good. The broccolini, I always love broccolini. Seriously, I wish we lived in a world where we could get broccolini, because I have 6 pieces of broccolini and that's all there is in the world. Because apparently we're in a transition away from broccolini. I don't know what that means. But also, everything bad is a transition now, so what are you gonna do? It ain't pretty, folks. I'm trying. All right. That's Alio e Olio, sort of, with broccolini and shrimp. And linguine. There you go. It's delicious. And I'm gonna eat it now and then go get my shoulder put back in the socket. I'll see you tomorrow.